Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, where last time we helped to keep prices down. Now let's see what we have to do here at the Trader's Outpost.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
There is a serious matter that I would care to discuss with you. As you may be aware, several orcs have been encountered to the southeast across the river. Their existence has been a dangerous drain for our merchant camp and for the people of Ethangles. These orcs seem coordinated under some unknown leadership, yet I know not the purpose of the presence here. The captain of the camp guards has been carefully tracking the maneuvers of this force. I would ask that you speak to him and consider whatever solution to their harassment is possible. Okay. Alright, I'll help him finding a solution against the enduring menace.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
One of the merchants of our camp has been missing for some time now. Dagarm is his name, and I have a growing concern that something may have happened to him. Dagarm frequently speaks with Guthild here when he is in camp. Perhaps Guthild may know where he has gone. Alright, okay. We will check on both counts. This away. Here we have Guthild.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Dagar mentioned that he was heading southeast, beyond the river. You mean where all those orcs are located? Yes. He's looking for some needed supplies. He surely should have returned by now. I told him to be cautious, as it seems the enemy has been hiding all around us. Dagar may have been caught off guard. If you're looking for him, do not make the same mistake. Alright, I guess the first place I have to go to will be to that Uruk camp, it sounds like. Oh, speaking to the Uruk camp, see if I can do anything about them.
Our mission is dire.
I consider Ulfrith wise for his concern. We have tracked the organized Urukai force for a significant length of time. It seems to have broken off from the much larger army that passed over from the plains not long ago. Why these few have returned with haste I cannot say, but they pose a threat to the people of Ethangles while they remain. I must remain behind and protect the merchant camp. Therefore, I shall entrust this task to you. We have scouted a fortified wall atop the White Hand banners to the southeast, and the leader of the Uruks is sure to dwell within. He must be dealt with before his plans can be carried out. Alright, then we'll see what we could do about the enduring menace. So, to the camp where the Urukai are located, and perhaps also a missing merchant. I can only assume that this is the Urukai camp that the captain spoke of, and it does seem to be reasonably well organized, like an army encampment. Yep, that is exactly what it is. And it is definitely a White Hand camp, based on the banners here. I strongly doubt that any of the Urukai would be using such a symbol. Oh, and of course the Urukai that are here could also be a little bit of a hint of the matter. Well, I almost got that in time, but I guess not. Alright, so let's see if we could find out what's going on in here. And is that a merchant? Well. Looks like I found our merchant. Ooh, hello there? Oh, let's untie him first, then we could speak with him. Thank you, stranger. I make for the merchant camp without haste. Let us speak there. Well, good thing I killed the Urukai before reaching him. Now, speaking of killing Urukai, I think I should deal with a few more. And also, I should be looking for the leader of this camp. I'm sure there's going to be one somewhere. But he's going to have a fewer underlings before I get to him, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where are we? How about going deeper into the camp? That's usually a good way to find a leader. They're usually deep within the camp, where they could give orders and, of course, be protected from the rest of the by the rest of the soldiers who could help to protect them. Alright, and now your turn. Well, at least I took care of the Kill Urukai quest. Looks like it wasn't an autocomplete. I'll just have to report back to the guard captain about that when I report about the leader, whom I am still looking for. Oh! This place goes deeper, does it? Oh! This way! I even have a quest arrow pointing in that direction, which usually means that is the right way to go. Hey! Is this the right way to go to kill— I mean, meet your leader? You have encountered the leader of the Urukai camp. I guess that's this, Malhur. I smell something. Hobbit flesh! I smell something. Dead Urukai. Ah, it's good to see that you made it back safely.
Our mission is dire.
My captors told me that their leader, Malhur, would have plans for me. I wager that I only live now because your arrival preceded his. My thanks to you. You are the bravest hobbit I've ever known. Of this I'm certain. Well, considering that most people in Rohan have never even heard of hobbits, or those few who have them as old stories that no one probably believes, I suspect that I am most completely the bravest hobbit he has ever heard of. Well, what do you say about that?
What brings you to these lands?
You have done well. Each Uruk you defeat means less danger for the merchants and inhabitants of Elthangles. Their kind will do well to stay clear of the lands of the Eralingas. Very well. And now to report on what I found in the camp. Oh, reputation. What did I get? Oh, Norcross, of course.
Our mission is dire.
Without a stronger leader to guide them, the Urukai force will— Excuse me for a moment. Really? What do they pay these guards to do? I mean, really? This orc just came into the clan, was all over the place, and I kill it with a couple of tosses of a beer mug. Now, what were you saying?
What brings you to these lands?
Without a strong leader to guide them, the Urukai force will be unable to execute an offensive against us for some time. I find myself indebted to you once again. Thank you, dear friend, for granting us this modest protection. You're welcome, and I get a light comparison of the Norcross.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
During your time away from camp, all would hear the sounds of destruction carrying from the west, and all that put the guards on alert. It is known that the orcs burned and pillaged much of the lands, and their armies marched westward. Yet not with since has we heard a roar of carnage so close. We know not who may still dwell amongst the remaining homes of the farms west of the road, but they're certainly in grave danger once more. I believe that a worthy brawler, such as yourself, ought to lend aid to any that may be of need. Alright, travel towards the farmhouses and search for any that are in need of aid. Right, to the west. I guess that means this way? Please, you must help me. Oh, What strength can you offer? Well, I could punch some urukai in the nose if that'll help. What do you say about that?
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
My name is Kuniswith. I live further to the west with my son. The vile orcs, they came upon me while we slept. We ran east towards Elthengels while the orcs pursued us with haste. When we reached this estate, I convinced my son to play a hiding game with me, and he hid within the basement. I managed to lure many of the orcs away, but was struck by an arrow and was forced to hide. The orcs must know that my son is inside this home. They have gone to search for him and have locked the basement doors. You must find the key and rescue him. I notice the fattest of the orc fiends carrying the key, and we cannot enter without it. The front door may still be open, but be prepared for a fight if you use it. Hurry! I fear that the orcs will find my boy soon. Alright, so search for the orcs for within the estate for the basement key. A particularly fat orc, it appears. Okay, let's see. Let's go and find out. I recall the words of a fat orc possessing the key. Yes, I do recall that. But we'll have to see, make sure that that hasn't changed any. Well, first gotta find out, is there a fat orc around? Oh, there you are! I completely missed you! Alright. Hey, have you seen a fat orc around? Oh, I think I found him. There you go. One basement key. Is this the right key?
What brings you to these lands?
Yes, that looks like the key. I hear the orcs searching for my son, Sagar, within the basement. I can't move enough to offer any help. You must enter without me. Be most careful. And please, prevent them from harming my boy. I don't know how much time they've been in there searching for him. Can't be that large of a basement, can it? I suppose we'll find out. Hey, you! Oh, they're not very attentively searching, but then orcs failing to follow orders? What else is... Oh, he's looking in the sacks? Really? They missed that?! You better be happy that the orcs weren't very attentive.
I am not supposed to speak with strangers.
Alright, well, you'll just have to follow this stranger out of here. Yes, are they all gone now? Was I well hidden? Sometimes Father and I play games like this. He says that I'm very best at hiding. He told me to find a hiding place down here, and then those horrible things came looking down for me. I like not this scary game. I'm going to go back to see my father now. Farewell! Okay, fine. It's good to see that you're both safe.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Oh, I'm relieved that Sagar is safe. It's encouraging to think that his ability to remain calm and stay unseen is in part due to the games of hiding that we play together. Thank you for returning, my son. That means the world to me. I'm most fortunate to have met someone so courageous. Right? Anything else that you need?
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I've given much thought to the situation, and I believe that the Orc menace may be more coordinated than we had believed. I believe that the Orcs are in an ancient Gundarian military tower called Minas Rat. I would wager that the Orcs plan to use it as a stronghold with which to watch over their recently claimed homes. I would stake my life on it. It is time for us to claim a measure of retribution. The orcs assailed my home, and now you must assault theirs. Find whichever brute commands these monsters and strike them down for the sake of all those who have fallen. Alright, so infiltrate the Gondorian tower and deal with the orcs over there. Okie dokie. I suppose that this is the old Gondorian tower, so let us head on inside and find out. Well, there are definitely orcs inside of it. Savage intruders. Discover Mina's Ront. I think I've already done... Oh, now I have to kill orcs within it.
Nazgul.
Apparently he thinks that they're Nazgul here. Someday I'll target the right one. Now I wonder whom I was targeting in this tower at that time. No idea. But sometimes that reflect comes in handy as a result. Now, your turn. And someday I'll remember what skill actually causes that reflect. That'll be even better. Hey, do you know what skill it is that has that reflect? No, he has no idea. That plus, I am not noticing these orcs. They are well hidden. Maybe they should have sent these to search for the boy. Well, not from our point of view, but I guess it would have made the quest a lot tougher if they had done that. There we go. Now, what do you have to do next? Infiltrate the tower. So I guess that means go up the ladder? I think I found the leader. He will also be at the top of the tower. Zunum. Well, we could soon zoom him. There you go. Done. I have dealt with the orcs in the tower.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Your actions have wrought me some peace, for I know that a great measure of justice has been delivered. We are ever in your debt, friend. Alright, and I guess I get to choose... Remember, heavy armor... Oh, that's... Well, I suppose that'll... A slight improvement, I guess.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I believe it
aid
is
us?
time for us to part. The pain of my wound is repressed, and I have gathered enough strength to walk for some distance. We will not remain safe here with the orcs about, and I must find a better shelter to protect my son. Before we depart, it is worth noting that a Rohirrim scout from Claving passed this way not long ago. He was traveling south searching for someone both savvy and skilled to help him with an important task. He requested my aid, but I explained that I would be more of a hindrance than a help to him. You have both the strength and the courage to help others. Perhaps you have more capable of assisting him. May fortune follow you, my friend. I can never truly repay what you have done for us. Alright, well, what do we do now? It appears that I have found the scouts' camp. Katabrand's camp. Hello there.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
A hearty greeting to you, stranger. I have some rather important tasks that need carrying out, and I am in need of a savvy and skilled assistant. Before you decide, just know that it will be favorable for us both to work together. That's what he thinks. Would that be true?
Hail, friend. May I have a moment of your time?
I think we'll have to wait and find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Brawler.